This week in Blip on Blip, we talk to Justin Alcon and we look at a show that covers the latest in Desi culture. Hey guys, Annie here, and you're watching Blip on Blip. Kelly and I created the show to give you an inside look at what goes on behind the scenes right here at blip.tv. Dare I say things are beginning to warm up a little bit in New York? I don't know, I wouldn't hold my breath, but at least it stopped snowing. This week, I sat down to chat with Justin Alcon about paying show producers, among other things. So I'm sitting here with Justin Alcon, our software engineer here at Blip. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, it's good to be here.
Thank you, awesome. Okay, so why don't you start off, as we always do, by telling everybody what you do for Blip.
Well, I'm a software engineer. I write all kinds of different code. It's mostly code writing. I do services for the main site. I have done some features on the main site that you guys are used to using, but it's mostly just code writing and drawing diagrams and having meetings.
So you were one of the early employees of Blip, right?
I was. I feel like maybe I describe myself as maybe a second round employee. Like, I wouldn't say, definitely not the earliest group, like with, Jeff and Alan and Angus and those guys, but I was like right in that second group. Day after Tom, which was bad because he only had to get beer for one day. If you're the newest person at Blip, then you have to get the beer. Mm-hmm. So I had to get beer for much longer than Tom because I started the day after him. But yeah, I've been here for a few years now and I really love it. I feel like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Okay, so tell us, what's the latest project you've been working on that you can talk about?
Something really exciting that I'm doing that content producers will really like, though, is that we have updated our payout system.
Yes.
It happened in a good way that we had to write so many checks that we had to write software to write the checks for us because content creators who make more than a certain amount of money, we can't pay them on PayPal because it's too much money. So we have so many awesome shows like that we started writing checks. And those shows are doing so well and advertising is doing so well that we're going to start paying out monthly.
Right, because we used to do quarterly payments.
We used to pay every quarter, and now we're going to pay every month, and that makes it a lot easier for a content producer to use their show as their main source of income. So I'm really excited to do that.
Awesome. What about some of the challenges? What are some challenges of working in like services or writing software?
I think some of the main challenges are staying organized and paying a lot of attention to design and detail. I think it might have been Lincoln or someone who said, if I had 3 days to cut down a tree, I'd spend 2 days sharpening an axe. Like,
that's a good one.
I have to make sure that I know how systems work together and how different teams interact and kind of write software glue that works. And also when you're dealing with things like executive stats and with people's money, you have to have a real eye for detail. The information has to be 100% accurate. Some things are more fun type development, flashy front end stuff and fun games and stuff. We all like to build that. You can have a bug or two here or there, but when you're dealing with someone's money or you're dealing with, how the company is going to move going forward, you want to be as accurate as you can.
Of course, definitely.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you so much, Justin, for taking the time, and I will let you get back to engineering services and things.
I shall do my best.
We've got a bunch of great shows here at blip.tv, and each week we like to highlight one that the whole office can't stop watching. This week we're going to talk about DesiHits. Week in and week out, DesiHits provides a platform to introduce South Asian pop culture to the mainstream. Just recently, they had Nicki Minaj and Enrique Iglesias on their show. If you'd like to check out DesiHits, you can see all of their episodes at DesiHits.com. That's it for this week on Blip. You can catch us next week and every Tuesday after that right here at the blog at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you next week.